my name is Kat from Kat's Books, and today I'm with my November wrap-up, which consists of the books I bought this month, read this month, and the books I'm going to be reading going into the next month. So like 3 little piles. Now, if I seem kind of weird and off, the Avengers Infinity War trailer came out earlier this morning, and I've seen it 6 times already. I'm stressed. I am a huge Avengers fan. I'm just a huge Marvel fan in general, and I'm not okay. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about, thank goodness, because this video would be literally an hour long, because I have already so many theories on what's gonna happen. And anyway, so without further ado, let's get into it. So first I'm going to be talking about the books I've bought this month, and first is Bonfire by Kristen Ritter. I got this in my Book of the Month box. This was my first month, and I'm actually really excited for this. If you don't know, Kristen Ritter is an actress who was in Jessica Jones, another Marvel reference. I have issues. But she was also apparently in Breaking Bad and Don't Trust That Bee and Apartment 123. She's a phenomenal actress. I really want this to be good. I do, but I do have a bit of hesitation because I've never read anything by her since this is her first novel. But if you don't already know, this is a mystery novel when this girl who's a journalist comes back to her childhood town to investigate a series of murders. Next I have is actually a classic, and that is Kurt Vonnegut's SlaughterhouseFive. This is a very weird, dark humor kind of satire after World War II. I actually had to read this for a book report, but I never finished reading it. I've read the first 63 pages and found that I was able to answer all the questions I was being asked, but like, I don't know, it's just not the right time for me to read this right now, so I put it down, but I do want to pick it back up one day. The next that I have to show you is The Blinding Knife by Brent Weeks, which is the sequel to The Black Prism, also by Brent Weeks, and the Lightbringer series. I'm not going to tell you the synopsis of this one because I'm planning on going into this blind, and it's spoilers. So, the first book is about Kip, which is a young boy whose village is being attacked when we first meet him, and it's also about Gavin Guile, who is the Prism. Now, the Prism in this world is kind of the religious leader. Magic in this world is controlled by a god named Oholam, and magic is basically drafters, which are people that can use magic, can make physical objects out of the light spectrum. It's really cool. And yeah, it's just kind of a lot of political. Well, the first book was very political, and then like the last 10 chapters was just like this really great battle, and it was so good. And I'm like really digging this series. There's some really interesting characters that I'm excited to see where they go in The Blinding Knight. Next was my one and only Black Friday buy, and that is The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. Now, I've not read anything by Rochelle Mead, which is kind of surprising because, I mean, she's written a lot. The whole Vampire Academy thing and Soundless, but I've never actually picked up any of her books, and this was actually on bargain for $7.98, and then I was like, oh, 20% off everything in stores, and plus I'm a member, so it was only like $6, so I was like, book $6, yes please. And I am intrigued by this trilogy. This is the first in the trilogy where something happens and it's told through 3 different points of view, one girl per each trilogy. That's really all I know. It just sounds interesting, so I picked it up. The last book I have to show that I bought this month, which I also read this month, so after this I'm going into the rest of the books I finished reading / read this month, and Duncan Volume. This was such an impulse buy. It's like so short, and I read it while I was waiting for my tea to boil. Not kidding, actually, but I had to use that one. But it was such a good time. I loved Vine when it was a thing, and I still love Vine. I miss it like every day, and this I just needed this. Next, I finally finished the Black Prism by Brent Weeks. If you've been following my channel, you know I've been reading this since August, and I finally finished on November 11th, and I'm so happy. Finally finished, guys. Finally finished. Last but not least, I finished The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. This is the sequel to The Raven Boys, which is the first two books in the Raven cycle by her. I'm not gonna say anything about this particularly, just that I had a very good time. The Raven Boys centers around a group of 4 boys and Blue Sergeant. Now, Blue Sergeant has been told by every sidekick she's ever met that if she kisses her true love, he will die. And, well, she meets 4 boys who are searching for a dead Welsh king. It's actually, like, phenomenal, and it's actually not romance heavy. I feel like it sounds like it should be. It's not. It's very magical and whimsical and dark. It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. The books I am reading going into November are Blue Lily Lily Blue and Crooked Kingdom. I haven't been reading a lot this month because it's been NaNoWriMo, as many people know, and I'm filming this on the 29th. NaNoWriMo. I have 2 days to finish. I'm actually on track, so I mean, I'm going to finish. I'm going to win this year. It will be my first win, and I'm so excited, but I've not been reading at all, so I have like a stack of books I want to get to in December, and I have like 2 weeks off in December. I'm so happy about that. I have 2 weeks off. Do you know how just nice that sounds? 2 weeks. 2 weeks off in December, and I also have the first week of January off, and I'm happy! That is all for my November wrap-up. I hope you enjoy. If you've also seen the Avengers Infinity War trailer, tell me down below, because I'm more than willing to talk about it, because I'm so full of emotion. I'm scared. But yeah, I'm also scared because I'm reading a lot of sequels in December. At least I plan to. And I'm also scared for the characters in those books because I don't know what's gonna happen to them. And I'm scared. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. It's all fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Bye.